How are you?
Doing so well. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Pixie Lovely.
Pixie Lovely. Well, welcome, Pixie.
Thank you.
How old are you?
19.
19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Today we're gonna film each other having sex, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Are you nervous? Are you excited?
A little bit of both.
A little bit about?
Mm-hmm.
Can you express like what you're excited about? What you're nervous about maybe?
I like new experiences, and this is definitely the new experience. I'm very excited for that, but overall just nervous for also the new experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes both
Are you
ways.
a sexual girl in your private life?
A little bit, yeah.
So, you know, maybe push your boundaries a little bit,
Yeah.
try something new sexually.
Mm-hmm.
And have you been thinking about doing this for a while?
I have been, yeah. I mean, my friends in high school always laughed at becoming a porn star just because I'm very expressive. So
Yeah, in what ways? Like just talking to them about
very,
things? Or?
I'm just like, and if anybody needed questions on like anything of that level, I was your person to
Were you
ask.
already having sex in high school?
I lost my virginity at 15, so kind of, but I didn't really like explore much until after senior year.
Okay. So was it like a boyfriend that you lost your virginity to? Or
Yeah, I had like a little boyfriend when I was like 15, and then I got into like a longer term relationship where we explored a lot more, and that's where the questions came.
Yeah, and then your sexuality just evolved over the years?
Because we just kind of builded with each other.
And you just talked to your girlfriends about this, and they're like, yeah, I can totally see yourself.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? Some girlfriends were even telling me, like, if you ever recorded, like, I'd watch. And I was like, you know what? I'll remember that.
So do they know you're here?
Some of them, yeah, some of them no.
Yeah.
So
So
it's a
no
little
one's kind of surprised by this?
A few people will be a little surprised.
Yeah. Well, my goodness. You say you're 15 when you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
And boyfriend, was it like, I don't know.
It was like a cute little, like, we were both like at a viewpoint, and then it was like, you want to go back to the car, and then we were just, kissing in the backseat. It was like literally like a movie, only we both were super confused. So he pulled out the condom from like maturation or whatever, so we could like use it, and then like we were just figuring out positions of what to do in the car. It was like a quirky love thing.
Absolutely like how it should be, like
Yeah.
innocent and porky.
Yeah.
And then from there you guys stayed together and like
We stayed together for like 6 months, experimented a little bit, and then I found like my ex-fiance, and then we explored a bunch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long were you guys together?
We were together for like 2.5 years almost, I want to say.
With that guy, did you find like what you
We
started to like and not like?
Yeah, we were like exploring a bunch more, and we would like try also, like we introduced toys. That's where I even like started playing with toys in general. I was just like, oh, I never even like thought about like the endless of possibilities of things that are out there. So
Was that a monogamous relationship?
that was my monogamous relationship, and that kind of made me realize there's polyamory too as an option. Like, after it ended, there was just more like he created all the questions that led to more questions.
And how long ago did that end?
About a year and a half ago now.
So you were 17 and a half?
I was 18, just barely. He proposed to me on my 18th birthday, and I wasn't there for that, so I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Did you know him before though?
Kind of, a little bit. I was more like a promise ring to maybe one day, instead of like a full-blown, like, let's go to shotgun marriage.
So he proposed to you at 18.
Yeah.
And did you know him much longer, like before then? Like, cause it's kind of soon after you lost your virginity in a way.
That's what I said. Like, it was more like, it was my senior year, his senior year, and then I met him when I was like just turned 16-ish. So like, I've known him for a little bit now through like my high school years, and we like went to all the proms together. And so in this short amount of time, we did a lot of things together.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I felt like we weren't there yet to fully get married and
It's
stuff.
young.
Yeah.
You seem like a bit of a free spirit, so you
I
kind
don't
of
like to
just
be-
go with the wind a little bit. And
People call me a comet a little bit more, like, especially like exploring more like polyamory ideas. I'm like, yeah, okay, comet maybe, because it's like, yeah, I don't like to be held down. Also, my parents were going through some hard times, so I was just like, it was just not a good time. Like, yeah.
So you said no?
I said no.
And you had a ring and everything?
Does he know you're here right now?
He doesn't know exactly that I'm here, but the last time I saw him, he dabbed me up and was like, I cannot wait to be Eskimo brothers with Johnny Sins. So that.
Oh, so he had an idea.
Yeah.
of where you're going down.
Yeah, he kind of, because I was already exploring the ideas at that point,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, well, I kind of talked more with my girlfriends. I was like, you know what, maybe, and then like I needed to grab some things from him, and that was just like the last, like, he had an idea.
So, with that comment, you guys watch porn together?
I always wanted to, but like, no, you really didn't.
You wanted to explore that?
Yeah, a little bit more, yeah, but it was just such like a, I only like a certain type of porn, and he liked a certain type of porn that I don't know if we would like match together, so we never even really had the conversation.
What kind of porn do you like?
More like rougher group maybe things, like more like things that aren't very vanilla. I can get very bored from like just stereotypical stuff, I guess.
Even in your private life as well?
So, sometimes, yeah. Like, sometimes with that's why we kind of spice things up, and that's why, like, the girlfriends had all the questions, and, like, the stories kind of came from, like, hey, you know, I'm kind of bored with this, do you want to try something different?
How did your sexuality evolve? Like, what are
Exactly.
what are some things that you found out you really like?
I really like the whole bondage idea, like, rope bunny for sure. I found, like, different words that could describe things that I guess I could be into, but just like overall like different roles, role play, cosplay, just all sorts of just anything.
Like dressing up cosplay,
yeah.
Or just any sort of role play?
Honestly, like kind of like any sort that would go under that.
What's your favorite? Come on, you gotta have a top one.
I really like either me being a teacher and then there being like a student of some sort, or kind of the opposite. I kind of also like reversing. I'm a big like switch. I found out I do like to be dominant, but I can also be very submissive.
So you grew up in a very conservative family?
It's like conservative liberal is the way I would say it.
And can you tell us where you grew up?
I originally was from the Netherlands. Grew up there for a little bit, then moved to Germany, learned English there, moved to where I've been staying since I was 12. So big culture shocks a little bit, but just a lot of change.
Well, the way you speak and the way you present yourself, you're one of the more unique girls we've had. So tell us a little bit about yourself personally.
Thank you. I'm just very like outgoing. I'm writing a philosophy book. I want to be more like a successful philosopher, and I want this to be like the way people find me. Like, porn is very like vulnerable. I'm on TV, you know, naked and doing all the things that I do, and it's vulnerability for me. But it's also vulnerable for some people to interact with that or even to watch it. I mean, there's so many nuances to everything, and especially this and the level of vulnerability, that I feel like there's a lot of healing that can be done with that. And especially with my like own traumas and past issues that I've had, I've overcame it by discovering philosophies and just be like, oh, I like this, how can I apply this to myself? And that's kind of where I like my writing, and like I love to just be expressive in that, because I find healing in just exploring out their possibilities.
So is this something that you want to do more of, or are you just trying it? Like, what's the end goal here?
I would love to do this more. Like, the end goal for me to be able to have maybe like my own production company or management company, or to be something bigger so I can oversee other parts of this and become more involved. But another part of it is just purely philosophizing, just be both. Like, people have been labeling me like porn star philosopher in high school with my gal pals, like, and they're like, you know, if you ever did, you could use that as a name because you and your philosophies. But again, I never even thought that I would actually go into this more. You know what? Why not try it?
Well, today's the start of your journey. Just have a good time. Hopefully you have a couple orgasms. And your journey to whatever the end game is here is starting.
Woohoo, thank you.
So what are you into sexually?
I'm into just like a lot of everything. I'm into like choking, hair grabbing, just, again, like I'm kind of like a switch, but I'm a big pleaser. Like, my philosophy goes into like fly, fly, freeze, and fawn. I'm a fawn. I'm a genie, and like I like to people please. It's just my natural response of how I handle situations, and I just love when somebody gets off. Like, for me, it's not about me. It's purely like, you enjoy this, wonderful. Tell me more so I can personalize whatever. And like, yeah, that could be anything. That's why like my motto is try everything twice within reason. But you know, a genie concept with that, it allows me to have new experiences, but to please people endlessly. So.
Do you come easily?
Kind of. It depends on random things. Like, sometimes it's like I can get really close and just won't, but sometimes it's just like immediate. So I don't know.
Do you make yourself come easily?
Yeah, I can with toys and stuff very easily. Yeah.
What's your favorite go-to toy?
I really like those like love sense toys. Those things are like, you can just put that in, walk around your house. You can do anything. Like, I've always had like a.
Put them in.
Like, you just put it in, and it's
You
like
control it, right?
Yeah, and like anybody in the world can control it. And I kind of learned like from getting this toy, like the idea of somebody controlling that, or like even being out in public and like having that kind of like, it's like taboo. It's like you shouldn't, but you can. Like, it kind of gets me off.
You like doing things in public.
Yeah.
It seems like you like the crowd or the possibility of people.
I just like
seeing
to be
you.
viewed, yeah.
A lot of people are going to watch this. Is that turning you on?
Yeah.
And you said what you watching porn now is kind of more on the rougher side.
Mm-hmm.
Do you masturbate a lot?
Every once in a while, like, I used to have, like, a pretty bad habit of being, like, hypersexual, so I'd try to, like, cut myself back, and, like, every once in a while, like, I'll be like, that's why I like the love sense, because I can just put it in, like, if I'm really wanting to, but I don't want to fully go through, I can just tease myself throughout the week, and then give myself a treat, you know?
We were talking a little earlier, and I asked you if you had a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you said, like...
I have experimented a bit with girls, and, like, with my gal pals, I mean, like, some of them would be like, oh, well, you know, and I'm like, well, you know. And then one thing led to another, but it's more like, that's a new term that I've kind of found, is like, I knew I wasn't bi, and now I found this, so I'm like, okay.
So you have been with a girl, though?
Mm-hmm.
Full-on sex? Eating each other out?
Yeah. It was cool.
Only one time, or multiple?
One time I did have a threesome with a couple that invited me in, and that was like my first time officially going with a girl, and that was really interesting because it was a really good, like, I've always been nervous about my performance with a girl because it's a girl, she knows what she's doing, and you know, but with the guy being there, it was just easier. And after that, I did try with one of my gal pals, and that was fun.
I love that you call them gal pals. You're very cute. Did you do any research on these videos? Did you have any idea what to expect?
Like these videos?
The one you're doing today?
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Like, I tried to, like, look up what's going on, be a little bit more informed, yeah.
Did you see anything that maybe you like, didn't like, want to try? Any observation?
I'm just very open to try everything twice.
Other than your eyes, what's your favorite feature? Because those have to be. You have to use eyes.
I really like my smile. I feel like I like my teeth. Like, I've never had to have good braces, luckily, so, like, I'm really grateful to have good teeth. And I like my bone structure a lot.
You're very cute, girl.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you've never done that you want to try today?
I've never done anything, like, other than, like, honestly, I've never done anything ass-related, ever. Because it's just, like, it's a taboo of mine, but it's kind of scary also. But...
Well, today's not an anal scene. Maybe I'll lick your ass and play with it a little bit.
Okay.
You've never run a guy then either?
I don't think I've ever, like, even had that experience to me yet. Just something that I've always been, like, curious about, but, yeah.
Open to trying?
Mm-hmm.